The evolution content currently in game is pretty crazy, especially with the 99 shooting Evo being chucked into the mix, which is, by the way, 0 requirements, lads. Like, you can literally make any card 99 shooting with finesse shot, but that's not what we're here for, right? Evos on a Friday normally bring the heat. And we got 2 free Evos. They are max 94. We're looking at absolute unit, which, as you can imagine, gives Bruiser and is catered to those CDMs. And also a max 94, any position, the Ball-Dozer Evo. So I think we're going to combine the 2 into one video, go through the best options, and see who you should be choosing for these brand new evolutions. For cheap and fast EAFC 25 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link in the top of the description, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to save yourself 8% off your entire order. From what I can see looking on Foot.gg, like, absolute unit looks like the better of the 2, so we're going to home in on that first. So max 94 CDM can't be a left back, which means my Mars Lewis Skelly is not eligible. Base Bruiser. A nice little fan tune across the board. Up to 5-star weak foot. Then playstyle plus of Bruiser. Base anticipate. Base intercept. Hold up. So is it Bruiser plus? Anticipate plus? Intercept plus? Okay, and press proven. I mean, a lot of us probably aren't going to be getting the press proven. To be fair, same with the intercept. But the playstyle pluses are really good. For a free evolution as well. And it looks like a bit of a grind to get done. You can play free matches here, play free again in any gamer, which is nice. And then you got a few more to get done as well. But Wharton looking solid. Vidal gaining the Bruiser. Oh, it's a big boost to defending and physicality, actually. What about Cobby? I don't mind this, you know. I mean, it's not a massive boost apart from the defending and physicals. But you can put in cards like Haji Wright, who already have 96 pace. I mean, obviously, this doesn't make any sense. But maybe there's some chains out there that you guys have that already have a little bit in the pace department. Like, De Jong looks mad, to be fair. Long ball, incisive, anticipate, and bruiser. He is one, like, I would say more speed and dribbling and passing Evo away from just being crazy in the CDM position. At 96 rated, I know you probably won't be able to evolve them for a little bit. Still, Jeff genuinely could be evolved sooner rather than later. Kimmich gets intercept and bruiser. I like this evolution, you know. Anyone with a little bit of pace in my team that gets a little bit saucy. Big Steve as a fullback with whipped, bruise, anticipate, and intercept. The playstyle pluses are just literally perfect. Big man Billing gets anticipate as well. He looks pretty decent. And the thing is, it's a free evolution, so I can't really complain too much because the boosts, for the most part, look pretty good. No one down here in the lower rated. I look at Renato Sanchez quickly. Like, realistically, stat-wise, there's much better cards on the game right now. Like, you can't argue it. But still, I don't mind the boosts here. And mostly the playstyle pluses. That's what's getting me excited. And I'm assuming Hullet, Vieira, all of those guys can fit this. But let's look at the Ball-Dozer then. A similar story of intercept up first this time. Base Ticky. Base ping, so only intercept and ping pass are the playstyle pluses. What kind of boost are we looking at? Hodlin, for example. I mean, it's a bit of an all over the place kind of Evo, isn't it? A little bit in the passing, a bit in the physicals. Okay, yeah, a lot in the physicality, a little bit defensive awareness. Slide tackle, stand tackle, reactions gets boost, which is nice. Same with composure. The boosts, though, they don't look as good as the other evolution for me. Yeah. Nowhere near as good as the other Evo. I'm not even noticing much of a boost across the board in any of these cards, to be fair, you boys. So we're not really going to look at that one too much, I don't think. Let's definitely focus on the absolute unit Evo. And before we properly dive into looking at some of the best cards here, look at the state of this Evo, lads. Fermin Lopez, a chain that a lot of you did with this man into the Destroyer, the position change. With the brand new 99 shooting evolutions that get him 96 pace and the quick step, that card is insane. Probably one of the best cards in the game comfortably, and I play against him a lot and he's always a ridiculous card. I've actually got him first owner. I think I'm going to work on a chain at some point for Lopez, but he looks brilliant. Big Patrick as well in the absolute unit. Now Evos like this, I don't think you can really go wrong. Like stats, yes, they're not like as good as a lot of cards out there, but what you do have is intercept, bruiser, anticipate, and pinged on Vieira with the 95 defending and 96 physicality. I think it's a decent Evo for this card But you've got the counter argument would be just hold it for a little bit, maybe a couple more days, see if anything else comes out, because we do have a 95 rated CDM Evo leaked right now, which might have better stat boost. So keep that in mind. But considering Playstyle Pluses alone and the boost, I think it looks really solid, man. And to be fair, what you could do with cards like this is now make him 99 shooting with the pre-order evolution, then turn him into 96 pace and 96 dribbling. That's the crazy chaos that this brand new Evo has or is doing to the Evo scene right now. Big Rude goes into this. He gets the Bruiser Playstyle Plus. I don't know if I necessarily prefer this to the one that gave him Quick Step from a couple of days ago. Was it the Choose Your Own Adventurer? That looks crazy, but that's with the position change. So you're lacking the defending in that one. Spur yourself on. This is it. On paper, it's a 50-50 to be fair. Like, more of a CDM for sure. If you use Rude as an out-and-out defensive midfielder, this could be the play. But similar to the Vieira argument, there's no harm in waiting a little bit to see if he fits a better Evo the next couple of days. And you can also give him 99 shooting and go that route as well, I believe, to boost this card even more than it is right there. But then we do have some pretty crazy options. Like this Sissoko, lad. It's a bit of a chain. But that right there is beyond stats. 97 pace, 95 defending, 96 physicality. With Bruiser, Quick Step, Anticipate, and Intercept. As a CDM, this card looks insane. So the chains are getting even crazier, which is what we like to see. Players like Xavi already have a massive passing stat here. Gets a huge boost to defending and physicals, which actually works really nicely. Bruiser, is it really going to be effective with this card? Potentially. Could be something to consider, but he looks like a nice option for a free evolution. Same with this Thunderstruck patch of Vieira. I believe this one is he available in one of those player picks? I forget what it's called. You know the ones I'm on about where you play a certain amount of squad battles or rivals games, you get the fan favorites. That's it. I'm pretty certain Thunderstruck Pat is one of those options, so that's why he's trending. Could be a decent shout. Big Trent. Wow, that is a chain and a half. He looks good, but I don't think the chain's realistically worth it in my opinion there, boys. This is going to be another chain, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, as you can see, stat-wise and Playstyle Pluses, chain potential is ridiculous. I do kind of want to hide combinations as we go through this and just look at one-and-dones real fast. Players like Mateus, Milinkovic-Savic again fitting into this evolution. And it's a decent enough boost. Still not as good as the other evolution where you put him through Driven Prodigy into the Mr. Clean Sheet. That is still better, but still not a bad shout here. Tchouameni, Kante in this as well. Georgia Stanway, by the way, who saw the penalty shootout last night? Who saw it? Let me know your thoughts down below. What I genuinely just could not believe what I was watching. If you've not seen it, go watch it. England versus Sweden, Euro quarterfinal. Just go watch it. Trust me, and thank me later. It is an interesting watch. Big Pat again. There's De Jong in here. Adam Wharton we didn't actually look at. So it's a pretty decent boost to be fair. He's got good passing, dribbling, as well as speed. And you have Anticipate, Intercept, Incisive, and Bruiser as a CDM. Wow. I'm sure he's great, you know. I remember reviewing him and thinking he was decent at the time. Of course, they got the boost for the showdown. Obviously, a pretty unique card out there. I don't think a lot of you maybe have him, but he looks pretty good in this evolution, you know. Anyone else really standing out to me? Not particularly. There's some still decent options in here, but the obvious heavy hitters for sure. Let me quickly double check then before we write it off completely. The Ball-Dozer evolution. Oh, we're targeting fullbacks, are we? Okay. Denzel Dumfries gets pinged. You know what? Underrated Playstyle Plus for the fullback. If you watch my reviews when I review fullbacks, I'm always mentioning Ping Pass Plus. Here it is. Denzel gets it. As well as a pretty decent boost to the defending. A little bit in the passing department as well. He stays 4-star, 4-star, which is a bit of a shame. Any potential chains with this Evo that give a little boost beforehand? It doesn't look like it. I mean, it looks good. I'm assuming it's a similar kind of story to Immobile as well. Let's have a little look. To be fair, the boost is more noticeable here. Like, he looks stacked. And what Playstyle Plus do we get? Is it Quick Step? No, he's got Quick Step. It's Intercept. Okay. This is probably better in my opinion. Like, Immobile already is still a really good card. With this Evo, gets even better. Like, the stats look pretty crazy there. I don't mind this Ball-Dozer Evo. It is definitely one of those that's a bit all over the place, but there are some obviously pretty nice combinations you can do in regards to chains, and that's the positive of all these free Evos right now. It might mean you're playing the game a little bit more, but the chain potential is definitely there, and you can get creative or just go meta if you like to. But all in all, decent evolutions. Nothing absolutely insane. A few heavy hitters. For example, Rude, I do think looks good. This chain looks pretty crazy. Xavi looks like a good shout as well. Big fan of Adam Wharton. And if you're looking at the fullback, or not the fullback Evo, it's the Ball-Dozer. Dumfries and Immobile is for sure my standout. Also, if you got this card, I'm extremely jealous. He looks insane. And Big Pat. Let me know your thoughts on the Evos, boys. We're supposed to be getting a pretty decent one tomorrow, so obviously don't dive into it face first quite yet for these ones. Wait till tomorrow, see what comes out. But let me know your thoughts. Smash a like if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you later. Take it easy.